A question I get asked very often is, what would I recommend as your first niche fragrance? So it gets asked often enough to where I figured, why don't I just compile what I think are the 5 best fragrances to really get your money's worth, whether they be on the more affordable side or even on the more expensive side, depending on where you get it from different discount places, to really start your niche collection, if you will, to start grabbing more higher end luxury fragrances, if you will. So stay tuned. Starting with my default answer every time, because I truly believe this is the best bang for your buck, most versatile way to really get that one luxury fragrance you can really wear every day for everything. I'm talking about Mancera. This is Cedrat Boise. So the beauty of this is it's fruity, it's fresh, it's woody, it's versatile, and it's a solid performer. All things you would really want from something that you could deem to wear every day for just about anything. And the beauty of this one is, for most discounters, you can find it in the $80 or less range from most places. Retail on it is much higher than that, but you can definitely do really well. There's a lot of places that carry Mancera Cedrat Boise, from Kingdom Fragrances when they have it in stock, to Vinba Fragrances, places like that are always linked below if you want to take a look and see if they have it available. It's just hard to beat. It really is, in my opinion. Gives off a similar vibe to the famed Creed Aventus. While not smelling just like Creed Aventus, it pretty much does the same job. Just a little bit fresher without the smoky nuances and the florals that Aventus has. Like I said, similar vibe, not the exact same smell. Much, much cheaper, performs about the same, and definitely does pretty well in the compliment department too. Again, in my opinion, the #1 fragrance to start your niche collection with is Mancera Cedrat Boise. Next, you really want to grab something more in that sweet, spicy realm, something that's really head-turning, another one that can garner some pretty positive attention, get you a few compliments here and there. And for me, probably the most easy to like for those around you, that's geared for the cooler weather, from the House of Parfums de Marly, would be Layton. So with Layton, you can expect sweetness, fruitiness, a little bit of a minty fresh vibe up top, with a lot of spices and woods in the heart and dry down of this fragrance. Very strong performer. Like I said, this one can definitely turn some heads. In my experience, it has done just that many times for me. You know, Layton is tried and true if you're looking to get a compliment on occasion. Are you going to get a compliment every time you wear Layton? Probably not. I'm not saying it can't happen. But I mean, that's with all fragrances. It's subject to different situations, and not everybody's going to be compelled to tell you how good you smell, or in the event that they don't like it, to tell you how bad you smell. But this is one that over the years has been tried and true for many people. You can get these for a pretty solid price from the same places I was talking about with Mancera Boise that are linked below. This is one of those bang for your buck on the unique side type of fragrances. There's a lot of more affordable clone options of it out there, but I find the better quality route is always to go with the original, because the truest form to get the quality, the performance, and what the perfumer was trying to accomplish is to go with the original. Like I said, one of the best fragrances to start with when you're starting to buy luxury niche fragrances, in my opinion, of course, is Parfums de Marly Layton. Next is a much more affordable option, the most affordable option in this video, honestly. I paid in the mid-40s from Kingdom Fragrances for this. It's a lesser known house that I haven't spent a ton of time with outside of this one fragrance, but I'm super happy to have Molinard Figue. So with Molinard Figue, obviously it's centered around the note of fig. There's some watery aquatic nuances, there's some freshness, some fruits, there's some woods in the dry down. It's an average performer, not some serious beast, but the affordability for the quality that you get is second to none. This is probably the most affordable niche fragrance I have in my collection. It's got quite a bit of uniqueness to it as well, to be completely honest with you. It's such an addictive, enjoyable smell. Obviously, you like to enjoy the smell of fig. It is a fig-based fragrance, but it's so fresh and inviting. There's a juiciness to it. Like I said, it's aquatic without being too marine and salty. It doesn't completely give off just a solid beach vibe. It definitely gives off a more spring, summertime, hot weather type of vibe, not necessarily just for the beach. Very enjoyable fragrance, versatile, definitely better in the warmer weather in my opinion. Like I said, spring and summer, daily wear type of stuff because it does have the quality. I think this is one of those fresh fragrances that you can dress up just as easily as you can dress down because of the uniqueness and because of the appeal of the quality of this aroma. Again, that's Molinard. This is Figue. One of the most stunning fragrances I've ever put my nose on. This is a showstopper at its finest as long as you like sweet fragrances. The best vanilla fragrance I've ever smelled in my life. I'm talking about Nishane. This is Ani. So here you're gonna get bright, fresh, effervescent benzoin, a little slight boozy hit, vanilla, warmth, a little bit of spice, and it's very intoxicating. Performance is stellar here. It's one that's in that beast mode longevity territory without being a crazy room filler. It is heavier on the projection early on in the first hour to 2 hours. Then after that, it's more in the moderate range, but still has a strong enough sillage in the scent trail that it can really grab somebody when you walk by or you get within a few feet of them. It will be very easy for them to smell you with this fragrance. Nishane makes a ton of great fragrances. I myself have 4 full bottles from them. All, actually 5 full bottles, all are great fragrances in their own right. Hasavat being probably the most popular because it's similar to Creed Aventus, but much more refined because it's more oak moss centered Chypre than Aventus even is. But for me, this is a showstopper. It's a head turner. This is the main event. Hands down from Nishane. If you're only gonna get your hands on one fragrance from the house and you like vanilla, like I said, my opinion, the best vanilla fragrance out there on the market. Get your nose on it and try it because this may end up being one of those bottles you start your niche collection with. Again, that's Nishane Ani. Last but most certainly not least is the newest niche fragrance to my collection. I've loved it so much. I was blessed to be part of the testing phase of this. I've worn it 3 days straight, which is such a rarity for me. I'm talking about Zaharoff Signature Tabac. So what's different about this from every other tobacco fragrance is it's extremely aromatic tobacco. Herbal, leafy, a little on the blonde wood side. There's some boozy nuances here that don't overtake the fragrance as well as some vanilla sweetness that doesn't overtake the fragrance. This is a light, airy, aromatic tobacco fragrance that does not wear heavy, but performs like a heavy tobacco at the same time. That is what's so special about Signature Tabac to me and in my opinion. If you're ready to get your hands on this, there's a discount code for 10% off with the link below. Get your hands on it. The price is about to go up. The pre-order has ended. I believe next week at the recording of this, the price is going up from $120 to $140. That's not counting the 10% off discount code. It is available in the $10 2 ml sample packs from Zaharoff. So if you want to try before you buy a full bottle, there's that available as well. There's accompanying cigars that go with the Signature Tabac fragrance. This is, oh my God, guys, you really need to try it. Because if you're looking for a different tobacco, not a challenging tobacco, just a different tobacco that's focused on herbal, leafy tobacco and aromatics, you really need to get your nose on this one. Traditionally, I would have said Signature Pour Homme from Zaharoff to start your collection, but this has blown me away so much. And it's such an addictive fragrance that's so easy to wear, but has the performance of a more dense, challenging fragrance that I had to recommend this in this video for you guys. Please get your nose on this so you can understand where I'm coming from. Again, that's Zaharoff Signature Tabac. Well, that's my 5 picks for what I would suggest to maybe give a shot if you're looking to start diving more into niche fragrances. Some of these are on the more affordable side. Some of these are in that mid-range as far as niche fragrances are concerned. And if you're gonna pay retail, they're obviously on the upper end for a few of them. But there's links in the description for several different places to get either a nice discount or have it already be heavily discounted. I like to save $1 just as much as you guys, so that's why I have those links below. And until next time, do me a real quick favor, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, because I do appreciate all the feedback and I love hearing from you guys. Have you tried any of these fragrances that were featured in this video? Let me know what you think about them in the comment section below. I love to read stuff like that. And like I said, could I have made a 10, 15, or 20 fragrance video to give you suggestions? Sure, I could have. But I really wanted to get it down to the main 5 that I believe are just absolutely worth every penny, no matter how cheap you can get them or how expensive they end up being for you. I believe they're worth every penny that they call for. And until next time, I will say, if you get your hands on any of these 5 and you give them a spray now, I'm extremely confident that you'll thank me later, because I think they're fantastic. Have a good one, guys.